All right, cool. We're going to move forward to the deep dives. We have 4 deep dives today, and we'll start with CB. So CB10, please feel free to share your screen and walk us through BigData.Exchange.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for the opportunity. So I'm sure many are aware, BigData.Exchange is a marketplace matching storage providers with clients of valuable data. Currently on our platform, SPs come and bid and pay for few plus deals. But we can do anything. But right now, we're just focusing on few plus deals right now because I think in the near term, that's the best way we can help to onboard data quickly onto Filecoin network. It's also a channel for data clients to source for SPs and receive incentives. So this is the 5-week progress statistics. So far, we've listed a total of 3.5 pip. Out of the 3.5, 2 pip and transacted. Below the bottom row is the average price, the highest price, and the lowest price. I would say though, in the past 5 weeks, this average has slowly been creeping up. It was probably like 1.2, 1.3 in the first half of June, and now it's most of the bids are coming in more than 2. This is the process. I'll keep it brief. Basically, you just go to look at the auction. You choose something you're interested in, place your bid as an SP, and then the bottom right shows only when you finish the deal making process, then you confirm deal. That's when your tokens get released to clients. What I really want to share today is the key takeaways. So what I learned is that SPs are actually willing to pay for few plus deals, and they often are repeat users. What this does is that we have actually provided a price discovery process and created a market for valuable data. And in this case, it's few plus. Currently, what we are seeing is a slight imbalance between supply and demand. So the urgency to onboard data is real. I think everyone is experiencing that. I think, I'm happy that we are doing our part, and, I hope we can onboard more data, 200 pip. Next part is that we are starting to see, because of extraction of value and incentive structure, we are starting to see that there are more teams coming, being mobilized to do very dedicated services. For example, data preparation, which Slingshot is doing as well. We also see dedicated sealing service. We also have people trying to pitch dedicated sealing software. So that's great. I think, as we make the supply chain more efficient, everyone can focus more on what they excel at. We also noticed that we are actually making decentralized storage even more decentralized because a lot of our bidders are actually maybe medium-sized. A lot of times, as a big SP, you are able to go out there and BD for deals, but a smaller or medium-sized SP, the economics might not be worthwhile. So we provide a channel for them to do that and onboard more of them. At this stage, how can we help to grow, and how everyone can help us? So the first and foremost thing I realized is that we want to help clients get simplify the process for data cap application because it's still a pretty long process. And on our platform, we want to provide a smooth user experience. And then once you get data cap, there are also a lot more hurdles you got to cross, a lot more hurdles you got to overcome. For example, data preparing can be very technical. So when dedicated teams come in, that could be a service offering. A lot of the clients are also expressing bandwidth concerns, especially the bigger data clients. They're wondering whether SPs have the capacity to download fast enough. So that's something, we are getting feedback, and hopefully in the midterm, we can try our best to bridge that gap or address those concerns. And then from SP perspective, right, they are always looking for more and bigger data cap deals. So we are also actively going around to source for more data clients, help with the onboarding process. We also realize a lot of the SPs, even though I guess a lot of times, you're done sealing, you may not be able to anticipate your timeline very well. And once it's done, you don't want it to sit idle. So that's when you can come and on demand get data cap. That's why 2 weeks ago, we rolled out the Get It Now feature so that they don't have to wait 7 to 9 days for the auction to end. When we spoke to them, they also expressed balance sheet concerns. First with, I think primarily because of pledging, right? You're getting 10 times the reward, but you're also putting 10 times the collateral. So I guess some of the concerns are related to balance sheet, and we're thinking how can we help solve these problems. It could be some financing, or we could arrange for bid now, pay later features. But this is something we are thinking about. It's going to take a while to roll out if we do. But if you are someone who's building on something like this, feel free to reach out to us. More than happy to collaborate or engage or learn more. In terms of ecosystem, of course, number one priority for BigData.Exchange is always to bring in non-crypto native data communities. And the best way to do that is really to simplify the end-to-end process. That's also something we're actively doing at our side. We're also hoping that by getting more SPs to come to our platform, we can help build their reputation metrics, and this reputation metrics will be important. For example, earlier I mentioned the bandwidth concern, right? If you're an SP with fast bandwidth and clients know about it, I think there'll be less hesitation in making a deal. Of course, we also want to grow Field Plus program, onboard more data, and our longer term goals on it doesn't have to just be Field Plus deal. It could be multiple marketplaces for different services, retrieval markets, sealing as a service. We could also do data DAO, compute data once we have more of the infrastructure in place. So that's it from me.
No, this is great. As you know, our goal for the next 2 quarters is to onboard more data. Our goal is to get to 500 petabytes by the end of this year. Audacious goal, and thank you for helping and simplifying the experience. So it's very clear and very interesting to see how fast you're growing. So any storage provider out there that's looking for deals, go to BigData.Exchange. Any client that wants to store data, please go to BigData.Exchange and list your data sets. Thank you.